Welcome today for the next session about the program of Microsoft presentation. And I'd like today that we will now to cover the full topic on how to make a presentation, make inserts, graphics, charts, and other inserts, maybe that you use them in presentation, and doing the formatting of slides, making necessary setup of the slides, for them pages in PowerPoint. Presentation means has so much of the movements whereby we know how to make up transitions and animations of the content. And the next, how can we be able now to see slides on the page? How can you be able to view slides on the screen, depending on how you want to present your work? Now, allow me to, because that sort of is on the board, allow me to share the topics, the ones that I've applied on the slides. We have now to understand initially how we are supposed now to make a presentation. The topics are provided to this lecture today. Now, the first is that we need to know what this presentation is. But it's a way of conveying information. And the second is that the program that you're using is a PowerPoint. It's a program that you give now, that will contain the features. Otherwise, it has slides that you have the features that will give now to make a very nice presentation. On the basic, PowerPoint is the main program that can be able to present the work well. Now, I wanted to understand some of the ways that we can give now to make a presentation, or how, and what should we aim to. Number one, we should make a presentation that will be able to catch the eyes of the audience. Or the second point is that we can give now to focus on the needs of the audience. You might not be able to understand the needs of the audience because you're the one who is making a presentation. So you have to ensure that they enjoy whatever the presentation that you're making. Make it simple as possible. Don't apprise paragraphs and paragraphs of content. So just be straight to the point. Ensure that the way you start at least it will be able to bring the feel or bring the idea that you require or you want the audience maybe to reach. Now, the next is that in order maybe that you may make a PowerPoint presentation, there is some of the points that I want maybe that you give now to know. As you were saying, that make it simple. PowerPoint slides should be well arranged. That's starting from the first slide to the last slide. Let's see a good ending of the content. Start well. Let's see the middle of the content. Let's see, which is called the body of the content. Let's see the good heading as the way you started with a good start or good beginning. Beginning, body, and the conclusion should be well arranged. So don't mix the slides. Okay, let me not see the heading in the body. Let me not see the starting of your presentation inside the body, or the body being the first slide. It might not be a good presentation. Otherwise, PowerPoint slides, whereby in other pages like Word documents, I can just call slides as a page. They are in a landscape orientation, not portrait. Okay, portrait is when the feet is standing and Landscape is when the page is right. So check mostly how you arrange the content. For example, when you're using maybe the bullets and numbering and so forth. Check also how you do movement of the content and the pictures. So very important is that you need maybe to check on transition and animation. We need maybe to have time or good time maybe to check what you are presenting more than seeing the movement. Otherwise, the movement is adding or movement is kind of bringing kind of an effect that will get not make the slide enjoyable. There are some of the content that we are going to apply in the PowerPoint. Ensure if it's a picture or it's a drone picture, here I'm calling them graphics. Insert a picture that has a good quality. In computer, we talk about high resolution that is being viewed clearly. Because the audience needs maybe to see things that are real. So if we are not real, okay, we might be messing in one way or the other, but at least just ensure that everything that you insert in the page, insert them well, check the location, or spread them well on the page, but now they're going to be viewed well. And it's not a must maybe to include the graphics if you know they are not of good quality. Next, check on the themes. Otherwise, we have every time when you're inserting a new page, we have templates that you can use instead of using a blank presentation. So a blank presentation. So ensure that you design yours. Some of the templates are not good for specific kind of work that you want now to present. So most of the time, just eliminate using PowerPoint templates. But if they have your theme, you can use them. Charts, also just be very careful when you're using charts, but as you use them, just ensure that you analyze them well. Let's see the title of the chart, let's check the columns and the data is well represented on the charts. But at least I will be, at the end of this, I will be able to show you how to create a chart in PowerPoint. Usage of color, and this is whereby we will need to talk. A PowerPoint or any presentation, let it not exceed, for every specific slide, let it not exceed 3 colors. Otherwise, it will look not a good presentation. I've seen some of the presentation having more than 5 colors. So it doesn't look good. So check on the colors that you use. If it is like now, the presentation that I'm using here, you can see only green and black, only 2. It's a good presentation of how I've used the colors. But if I can also add the third color, red. But if I go on using 5 colors in the same slide, it will not look good or of issue. Another argument. So check usage of fonts. Be specific on the kind of fonts that you're using for all the slides. Let me not open the first slide. I see you're using Arial, Times New Roman, or type cursive, the other kind of fonts. Some are just kind of art-like. Yeah. Eliminate using so many type of fonts. Or limit usage of fonts. Be specific on type of fonts that you're using. If titles have said, I meant maybe to apply all the titles to be one type of font, let it remain like that till the end of the slide. Otherwise, it will distort the way you want them to do presentation. Also, there are things that you're also going out to know to insert, which are videos and audios. We need sound and all that. That sound, I will start by that. That sound that you are applying on the slides go together with the kind of presentation that you have. Right now, you're going out to see some sounds they are called bomb. And maybe the kind of text that you're presenting doesn't need that bombing sound. Okay. Maybe it will just separate information maybe that you are writing there. Then the sound is contradicting because you can hear a very big sound, bomb-like sound. So sound is very important. If you have to apply them well. If not, there is no need of applying for the slides. Spend time to check the overall the slides that you have. That's why we have the slides. So that just a breakdown, whatever the kind of information or what you need maybe to note when you need maybe to create a good PowerPoint presentation. So what I'll need maybe to do is that I'll show you maybe how to create a slides. Then we go on knowing how to set up the slides, and if you work on inserts and animation. Animation, yeah. Okay, can I continue now? Now, if you want to create a new presentation, that's why now, because I'm still using the same page, I will not close the page. I'm using PowerPoint to do the presentation, so it's no need of closing this page. So I meant, mostly don't use these templates that are here, even if they are not having the theme of your presentation, don't use them, but use the blank presentation, then you format the way you want. I will not click new because I'll go to the next page. Now, after doing that, we have different inserts that we need maybe to know how to create different inserts. And I want that you note that the time when you are designing a presentation, it's on the normal view. If you click on the view, you'll be able to see that I'm creating these lines in the normal view. It's already selected. Normal view is when you see, okay, we have a thumbnail design of slides that you're working on from slide 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you click, it's going to be displayed. And this is the way you can be now to be able to type specific content. For example, I can highlight the content and type the information that I want. But other views, you might not be able now to insert anything on the page. Okay, so I'm working on the normal view. So starting now to know how to insert the information or how do we insert the slides. What we do is that, for example, this is the first slide. I want to insert a slide in between 1 and 2. Just click there, select home. There is what you call new. I've clicked the drop down arrow, so that now you may be able now to select the kind of a slide that you want now to apply. If you're interested with the second one, ticket, then you'll be able now to find a new slide over here. And you can write the title of the slide and type content, or if it's not there, the text that you're typing, if it's a big the table, you can click a table, then you insert the columns and rows, then you click OK. If it's not a table, maybe it's a smart art. Smart art, they are just drawn objects that you need maybe to format. For example, if you wanted maybe to apply hierarchy, you can hierarchy organization charts is mostly used, or it's a relation kind of a charts. You can see them under this, or it's a cycle. Some of them they are used maybe to explain maybe a cycle, or maybe one is something. It's a process that you want maybe to explain. You can select one of the diagrams that are here, then you format them. I just use maybe the organization chart. Then it will be inserted there. Or if it's not that this one, you can also create some others like 3D models from the, we are going to open the internet option. But let me see. There is an effect that is done, so it's not, or a picture. You can insert a picture from the system. Okay. Let me get one. Yeah. Then you click insert, it's going to be inserted on the on the page. Then you continue like that. So some of the breakdown, these are nothing but shortcuts, but whatever that we insert in here, online pictures, insert video, insert an icon, everything that we inserting on here, maybe the ones that are here on the page, they are still shortcuts that you can get them on the insert tab. The same, you can see the table, you can see the picture, you can see some other smarter, like the one that you have used. We have even drawings that I have not seen them on the shortcuts. It is chart, you can see it in the second icon, is the same. Okay, and anything else that you want maybe to insert on the page. In the insert option, that's whereby we still have, we have most of the things that we need maybe to apply on the side. Now, if I want a chart, that's why I want maybe that I'm saying that we're going to insert a chart. When you click it, okay, charts mostly they use the data. Now that this when you are working on this package that you call Excel, you know very well, you get data, then we use the data to create a chart. Otherwise, now charts mostly they'll use the data, and mostly you're going out to see immediately I click okay, it's going out to open an object called Excel. So it will be brought on the slides just like an object, which will be able to help us to write the data. And that will match the same as the kind of the information maybe that you want maybe to apply on that specific chart. So just what you need maybe to do, just select the chart. If it's a column or a line graph or a pie chart or any kind of graph or a chart or okay, yeah, an area that you want. Okay, they are all here, charts. Let me use the column chart. Then I click OK. I was saying that immediately it comes, it appears on the page, then an Excel spreadsheet, it will come in, it will appear. So that now I can get now to type the data. Is it? You can see Microsoft PowerPoint. This is what we call an Excel. It's nothing but an Excel spreadsheet. Where we have A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. But now the kind of data that is here, the same is there on there. If I edit this data, still the chart, data will change. For example, let me just use only one column. Let me delete these columns. Then let me be left with this. Let me start now writing the figures. For example, can see what is happening on the chart. The names are changing. If I start editing, it will change. I also maybe add some more data, it will be able not to add. So it's representing this. No, next, let me just finish what I'm doing. Then can I add maybe on the other side? What's the data I wanted maybe to present? Let me say, okay, this page. I want to say, okay, mark aged 34, Peter aged 25, Joy aged 30, Patrick aged 17. Okay, that way, at least the data now, you can be able now to see it even on the vertical axis. The kind of marks that are applied is also indicated there and uniformly. The one has greatest age, at least you can see like my mark. Okay, you can be able now to see where the age of mark has reached. Now the next thing maybe that I'll be able now to do after writing the data is that I need maybe to write a good title. By the way, it's not a must that I use this title here. I can also apply my big title on the title area by a right column chart. presenting the age. At least let me just the age. There was student, I could have written student age. Then something that is very important, ensure that you change the design, because we have a chart that has the vertical axis and horizontal axis titles. Let me see the one that has the titles. One, where is it? Let me see. Which chart design? The one that has the even the region. I see clearly. Let me see. Good. This is what I wanted. Now you can open up the axis. I wanted something that has an axis, then region. Region is this, we call it key, horizontal axis, vertical axis. Now I wanted maybe to write these are ages, and these are names. And if I want the region now to change, I will maybe only to change the color. So I will change it maybe on the format, fill color. Just applying a different color now, it will have made the change there. Maybe I add the color blue, maybe I add. Okay, here you have to add the color, different colors, because you want them to be centered on the key. Otherwise, it's a good chart. It has been analyzed well. This will be able now to start the figures. If you want maybe to check the data again, just double click the chart. Then the Excel spreadsheet will appear again, so that you can be able now to edit the data. Or you right click, edit the data. Then you have a Excel spreadsheet to help you to edit the data. That's it. Now next, I want you to be able now also to add maybe some other inserts. Let me just open a new chart. Which one should I go next? The base, you know, to insert pictures, but let me just do part of the something that we have not done. I was teaching maybe the rest of the packages, maybe things like pictures and drawings. I will draw something that mostly that is used maybe to convey the information that is displayed. Then should I add a small picture here? Cartoon picture. Let me see whether we have don't have clippers, but I can use some of the pictures that are there online to be able now to present that. And just give some seconds, and then go with your tick maybe to display the pictures. Okay. This one I have to sign in. Let me do it again. Right here. Let me, instead of wasting time, just download the picture, then copy, paste it in the page, then you insert it. That one, now it will depend whether you have internet or not. May I crop this picture? Let me see, it's a cartoon that I've inserted here. You can crop the picture. Okay. Let's see, matter of cutting edges. Good. Then just press it well. That's what I was talking about, pressing the information well on the page. Make sure that you press them well. Then, okay, what are you presenting? I can just write a good title. And this is what I was saying, that mostly when you insert pictures and the graphics, ensure maybe they have good resolution or high quality kind of graphics. So what now this will give not to appear well. Edit text. And so forth. So we have created the graphics, then all that. And other inserts, in your request, yes, we can be able to do that. Then go to the next topic on how we can be able to add or to format header and the footer, and even insert maybe the necessary information that we want them maybe to appear in all the slides. On insert, go directly to the header and the footer, going to get a dialog box. And by it has two specific options. Slides, on the slide, it will only provide a footer information. And on the notes and handout, that's where we are going to find the header. Okay, I elaborate that notes and handouts. This whereby you find the slides they have been arranged in a, for example, A4 size or a bigger page. Okay, so that's whereby
Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted.
is it okay now? So,
Yes, yes.
So even I thank you for that. Even I need maybe to repeat. I was saying that on editing the header and the footer on the slide, only information that you can apply is only for the footer. So may I write something here? Then I can apply this information to all slides. So if I check all the slides from slide 1, it has information at the footer. But if you check on the notes at the handout, this one by we present different slides. You can have like 6 slides on the page on an A4 size. So thereby you'll be resized your work to an handout. But if you wanted maybe to have information at the header, you can write that information here. Or any kind of a content that you want. So you have information at the header and the footer, meaning that every page it will be containing at least more than one slide when you're working on the handouts and the notes. I'd like you try maybe on your side, Kaitre, so that now you may be able now to know whether we are the same. But I'll be able now to show you before I wind up. How can you be able now to change the views of the PowerPoint? That's whereby you're going to know what is handouts, what are normal slides and all that. So if I click on the view, you'll be able to see handout information. Or if you want now to finish up maybe saving the work, there is whereby you can change the information to a kind of document maybe that you want maybe to, or how you want the slides maybe to be arranged. Let me check whether you have handout information here. Never tried that. Okay, it's not there, but just change the view to the handout. Let me go directly. Okay, this is what I was talking about. These are different slides. And this is the way they are going out to be arranged. Like now you can be able to see how many slides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can arrange slides just like the way you have notes in an A4 size, and you print them just like a handout information. You can also be able now even to change, even if it's not pages, you can change the slides to look like pictures, or a different way that you want maybe to present your slide. Let me talk about that by tomorrow. Now we do presentation of the slide. So that now we may have a humble time, because I'm seeing time is going down. It's already 30, 40 minutes gone. Yes, I'm supposed to take only 30 minutes. So small information, you can be able now to check on these materials that I have. I have a book that will be able now to help you now how to create a slide. Let me put it here. Here's all the notes that is required. Notes for all offices. So you can get the material, all those packages that I'm analyzing here. You can be able to see the steps by steps, then guided by the practical book. So when you have the two of them, now, at least you have the practical book and the theory book. Can you just bring the camera down? That's now I may not raise up. I just want maybe to see the book. Okay, so you can be able now to use the material, find it on the bookshop, or you just call me maybe to get the material. Then you can be able now to know how to work on the basic information about the computer. Or the practical book, it will be able now to guide you to do all those exercises, formulas, and so forth. But now, because you are learning about presentation, we have different practical exercises that you can be able to manage to help you to make a good presentation. So thank you so much for taking your time maybe to listen to this topic. Wish you the best, and I'm writing on the basic information in the by day 15 we have completed the basic training on the computer knowledge. So thank you so much. Let's see you tomorrow, the same time. Also.